Hi everyone, this is Devins Financial Weekly Stock Analysis Newsletter. Today is December 15th, 2012. Our newsletter is for your informational purpose only. We're not responsible for your gains or losses. Let's look at current market trend and our strategy. US stock market is in uptrend despite of the stalling action of the index. China's stock market has broken out from the downtrend, and it may have started a new uptrend. What to do in this market environment? I'm currently long China stock ETF, and I selectively long some stocks and try to keep a position small because this market is not a very strong uptrend. It's very choppy, so it's hard to long. Anyhow, let's take a look at the major US stock market indices. Uh, NASDAQ index. NASDAQ rebounded and break out about 50-day moving average, but quickly pull back, and now it's below 200-day moving average. And 50-day and 200-day moving average is about to form a death cross. So the index, although it's in the uptrend, but it's not a very strong uptrend, and it's kind of difficult to long stocks and in this market. SP 500 is stronger than Nasdaq. It's mostly because commodity sector is strong in this market. SP 500 is above 50-day moving average and they pull back a little bit on Thursday and Friday. Let's take a look at the gold index daily chart. Gold is consolidating between 50-day and 200-day moving average, and it's in the consolidation phase. Silver is also consolidating, and it pulled back a little bit short term. So the short term is actually in the downtrend, but if you look at the action, it's just back and forth consolidation. Let's take a look at the U.S. dollar index. U.S. dollar is resume its downtrend. Let's look at the watch list, some of the leaders. First of all, China ETF have a relative strength. FXI is a 25 big Chinese companies formed index ETF. XBP is a 2 times of FXI. It's a leveraged ETF. TAO is a Chinese real estate index ETF. And I'd like to also share with you some of the US stocks. Let's first look at the weekly chart of a Shanghai Stock Exchange Composite Index. Shanghai Stock Index has been in the bear market since 2009, the mid of 2009. So for the past 2.5 years, the whole Chinese stock market was in a bear market, and the weekly chart, the downtrend line is this blue dash line. Right now, on the weekly chart, it's still below the trend line. And look at the daily chart, Shanghai Stock Exchange Composite Index daily chart. It has broken above the downtrend line, which is a blue dash line pointed here. It broken above, and on Friday has a huge run up. So the short-term Chinese stock market has broken the downtrend line, so it might start a new uptrend. FXI weekly chart. FXI is definitely in the uptrend right now. So the 50-day and the 200-day formed a bullish cross. 50-day moving average is going up, and the stock the FXI has formed a cup base on the weekly chart. Look at FXI daily chart. It broke out here from the cup base, and volume is pretty high. Right now, it's in uptrend. TAO, that's a Chinese real estate ETF, and it's a weekly chart. Right now, it's in uptrend. Previously, it broke out here from a cup with a cup base, and now it's in uptrend. TAO daily chart, and it's moving up along the 30-day moving average. So we can pull back if we pull back near the 30-day moving average and form a support or bounce above, that would be another buy point. XLX, this is a steel ETF, and China, this sector, commodity, the whole commodity is following China stock market. So when China stock market is showing bottom action is coming, is moving out from the bottom, the whole commodity sector seems is doing the same. So this may have bottomed. XME is a metals and mining ETF. It also has a possibility of a bottom out from here. Another stock, AMT, is a wireless tower, American tower. And this stock has become very strong uptrend compared with the index. So it's a nice uptrend and may have formed another base here and worth of watching. ARM Holdings, ARMH, weekly chart. As I shared with you last week, this stock broke out from a flat base here. It's in an uptrend now. ARMH daily chart. Let's take a look. This ARMH daily chart, it broke out from here and ran up a lot. Right now it's pulling back. We will have to see where it can find a support. If it finds a support and rebound, that would be another buy point. Ideally, the stock will pull back to 50-day moving average and find support here. Let's wait and see. AVG is an internet security company. It's a new IPO, and it broken out from this base. This is a big giant cup base, and it broke out on Friday. It's a very good volume. CELG also in the uptrend. It's a biotech stock. Salesforce CRM weekly chart. It broke out from the cup with the handle base right here last week. Salesforce daily chart. This is where it breaks out from the cup with the handle base. The handle is very tight. This is a nice action here. And the stock hasn't gone up too much yet, so it's still within the buy range. CVLT is in the uptrend. 3D Systems, DDD, is a 3D printing company. And this stock is really difficult to buy the breakout. If you buy on the breakout, like here, it will pull back. You buy here, it will pull back. So this stock actually is easier to buy on the rebound from the moving average. If it pull back to a major moving average and rebound, that would be a better buy point than breakout. eBay broke out and now it's pulling back and below the breakout pivotal point now. FLT also in the uptrend, but the near term is pulling back, and the action, the this red cylinder, which is a volume on the down days, that's worrisome. It's pretty high. Seems like there's a high volume selling. GILD, biotech company, still in the uptrend. HDB is an Indian bank, and this stock is in the uptrend. Let's take a look at the daily chart. It broke out here and now it's in the uptrend. Lululemon is forming a base here. NSR, it has broken out here with a pretty good volume. However, it pull back again. Qihoo, it broke out here, but it pulled back. REGN and biotech stock is in uptrend. Sofun, SFUN, the Chinese stock. And right now it broke out here and it's very extended right now. VRX is a pharmaceutical company. It's also in the uptrend. WPI is forming a flat base and it's not yet breaking out. Yahoo broke out here with a pretty good volume. Right now it's going up and it's very extended. There's no buy point. Okay, I'd like to share with you some of the stocks that's not doing very well in this market. Those are the laggards of the current market. Okay, the first stock is Apple. Apple is a big stock in the Nasdaq index. Because of the Apple, it dragged down the whole Nasdaq index. Apple has formed the death cross, the 50-day moving average cross below 200-day moving average. That is very bearish from technical analysis point of view. Apple has shown the peak pattern. So it has gone up for multiple years, a couple years, and has multiplied many times. And then when it peaked on September, it quickly came down with a pretty good selling volume. Those are institutions selling. And then the rebound reached 200-day moving average and quickly form a resistance here. Now it's coming down again. So Apple is a stock and you cannot long. ALXN, Alexin Pharmaceutical, was also a previous bull market leader. It broke down 50-day moving average and then 200-day moving average and rebound near 200-day moving average. Now hit resistance is coming down again. CMG has been in a downtrend for a while. Look at how it formed the peak. It was back in mid-April. It peaked out and then stay around the 50-day moving average. Cannot stand above 50-day moving average. Then there's a big gap down on earning. Huge volume. This came down below 200-day moving average as well. So when it rebound, it almost filled the middle of the previous gap and then came down again. This is a death cross. So when the stock making a death cross and long term has turned into the downtrend and another gap down. So now it's forming a base again and anticipate another leg down. Okay, that's all for this week. See you next week.